Welcome to Jeff's Reviews. Today I'm taking a look at the Capresso Tea Kettle. It's the model C100. The Capresso Tea Kettle is a handy tea kettle. It's electric. The base has the wraparound cord. It's a pretty decently long cord for a kitchen appliance. Usually they try to keep them shorter. On this one, the thing that's really nice about the C100 Tea Kettle is you get a temperature control. You can set it for 100, 160, 175, 195, and 212. 212 is full boil for black tea. The 195 is for oolong tea. 175 for white tea. 160 for green tea. And then the 100 is nice for like hot cocoa or something like that. I kind of like, there's a couple features that are really nice. On the Capresso, there's foam pads on the bottom. You set it down and it doesn't clink against your countertop. I'm also reviewing the caloric, and this one's got kind of a hard plastic bottom. So just one feature I kind of like a little bit more about this one. It's got a temperature sensor inside and a good surface area for the element for boiling. Now that I showed the inside, I'm going to go ahead and, this is just straight tap water, cold tap water. This holds 48 ounces of liquid. You don't really want to put in more because when it starts boiling, it gets pretty good action on it, so it'll boil all over your countertop. Spill out a little bit. You don't have to worry about it getting into the element though, because the element's in that center part. This part here is just a ground. I'm going to go ahead and put a temperature sensor in here. I'll leave it to the side and we'll go ahead and time this. When you want to cook something, you just set the temperature and hit the start. And there we go. And it's 54 degrees right now. We'll see how fast this boils, and I'll come back and we'll show you how it pours too. Okay, I'm back, I guess. We're hitting 175 at about 5.5 minutes. It was at 160 at 5 minutes. Starting to get a little action inside it. It's actually kind of a neat one to watch. It's nothing fancy like the caloric that's got little blue LEDs in it, but this one, hopefully it'll shut off right away when it gets to 212. We'll see. I kind of like this because it does have the different temperature settings. It's pretty easy to set and get done with. Okay, we're at oolong tea heat at 610, thereabouts. That's pretty quick for doing tea. I did a little experiment and it took 7.5 minutes to get tea boiling on my stovetop. And that was just regular straight cold tea, cold water, to get the water boiling up to the 212 degrees. We're at 203. Gets to be a pretty good rolling boil in this tea kettle. That's why you want to have the space here. You'll see it in a second here. First time I tried this, I got water all over the countertop. .08 at 7 minutes. See how close the sensor is to my kitchen timer temperature gauge. You can see it gets a pretty good rolling boil here. And that's it. That's at about 7:20. This one also pours pretty well. Nice steady stream, doesn't get a mess. I've had a couple of coffee pots that didn't pour quite as well. Well, that's the Capresso Tea Kettle. It's model C100. And thank you very much from Jeff's Reviews at jeffsreviews.com.